The following podcast is a Lady K Enterprises production.
Lady K.
Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that is designed for all women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be speaked upon, such as relationships, personal development, health and wellness, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a two-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Kalima, aka Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for tuning in tonight's episode of Gaslight. Listen, there are a lot of people out there who heard the terminology, but they're not so familiar. So I actually wanted to take the time and just talk a little bit about gaslighting. And if you missed the episode when I had Dr. Prunella Harris, she came on the show a couple of weeks ago and she was actually talking about the types of narcissists, and individuals that are narcissists, they actually use this technique of gaslighting. And it's something I think that you need to be aware about because so many people use that form of manipulation. That's exactly what it is. It's a form of a manipulation that people who are narcissists, psychopaths, and may have other disabilities or other other psychological disorders. And a lot of times these people, they know what they're doing. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being real talk. They know what they're doing, and pretty much everything is centered and about them, and you just need to pick up on some things that what a gaslighter is and how you can protect yourself to make sure that you are not being a victim of a gaslighter. So first, I just want to give you some of the signs of what gaslighters do to their victims. So first thing I want to say, as an individual, if you are an individual and you are at a point where you no longer feel like you're the person you used to be. And what I want to say by that, because that individual who is using this manipulation tactic against you, because they might have put you in a place where you feel like you can't even be you. You feel like you have to make sure you are in the image that they're looking for, or you are doing the things that they desire and that they want, and you put your needs on hold and you push the way you feel on hold because it's all about them, because that's what they do. They center everything about them. It is not about you. Now, sometimes they try to make it seem like it's about you, but it's actually not, because they always find the way to manipulate you back to put the emphasis on them. So when you feel like you are no longer feeling like the person you used to be, and say like if you was a goody, smiley person, always great, but that person make you feel like you can't even be happy and what you're doing is wrong. No. Also too, if you're feeling more anxious and less confident than you used to be, that's part of a sign that you have been gaslighted, because you are now you're conforming into another individual. If you are wondering if you are too sensitive, because it ain't making it seem like, if you come and talk to them about a certain situation, it's like, why are you always nagging? Why do we always have to talk about this? Oh my gosh, you're just being extra sensitive. They will have you in your feelings. They will have you questioning everything about yourself. So, you just need to be aware of some of these things. And another thing that I would like to tell you is they always think, this is the big thing. They're always thinking that it's your fault when things go wrong. It's always your fault. And then in somewhat degree too, you end up apologizing for it. And it can be something simple that you have done. And you just question yourself. Let me tell you something. When I was 18 years old, I didn't realize that I was being gaslighted by a narcissist. So it is real out here. So pay attention to these signs because they really make you feel like you're doing something wrong. And then sometimes what you do as an individual, ladies take care of this, you might sometime at some point make excuses for your partner behavior. Yes. And then, you try to avoid confrontation with your partner. And then sometimes too, you might even feel isolated from your friends and family because that's what they want. They actually want you all to themselves. They don't want you talking to people because they also have some type of fear that you might be talking about them. And oh no, that's a no. So ladies, I would like for you to stay tuned. We're going to take a brief break and we'll be back soon to talk about the continuation of gaslighting.
Lady K Enterprises are now licensed in the state of Pennsylvania and New York to help you with your insurance needs from auto, homeowner, life insurance, and home security. For additional information, please text the word insurance to 844-446-5374. Again, for additional information, please text the word insurance to 844-446-5374.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back into this episode of Gaslighting. So, I also want to continue to give you some examples of gaslighting because it also has to do with a lot of control. So, one thing they would do is making you feel like, you're not supposed to be talking back. Yeah. Yes. I know sounds crazy, right? When a grown person is going to tell you you can't stand up for yourself because they don't make it seem like you're standing up for yourself. They make it seem as if you are being disrespectful for them and you are challenging their every move because they don't like to be challenged. That's a big no-no for them. So don't you dare do that. So even if you try to, that is a tactic that they use to try to manipulate you to make you feel like you're doing something wrong because, again, they're not trying to identify their issues because everything goes back onto you. And a lot of things, too, that they'll also do is they'll be in denial and they will try to change their story and make it seem that's not what they said in the beginning. No, you misheard them wrong. You're like, well, no, you said this. And then they get in, oh, so now you're calling me a liar? You trying to tell me I don't know what I'm saying? Ooh, watch out for that tactic. It's all there. And then they hide things from you. They hide stuff. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So it can be something little. It can be something as, your phone. That's the biggest thing. They feel like because you're in a relationship with them that they have to have access to your personal stuff because they feel like in order for y'all two to be one, that this is a requirement. No. Ladies, don't you fall for it. Don't fall for it. Run the other way, okay? Because he's crazy. And then sometimes what they will do is, they took the phone away from you. Then the next thing they're going to say is, I don't like you going to certain places. They're going to insist that you don't go to certain places. Like, oh, you shouldn't be hanging out there. That place is no good and X, Y, and Z. So that's how they start the form of the isolation. Because remember, they want to take you away from your family. Not take you away, but they want to, seclude you away from them. They want you more to themselves because guess what? Those type of individuals, they crave attention. They crave praises. They crave all of that thing. Sometimes they even exaggerate just to get your attention. Ladies, please, 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 please be aware. These are just some of the little things I just want to bring to your attention about how people use gaslighting, to get what they want. So I hope that was helpful. If you want to hear more of this, please inbox me and say, Kalima, give us more example of gaslighting. I have no problem with that, but I still wanted to give you some of the things that, the most noticeable things to help you wean out these type of individual. And let me tell you something, there is no way that you can help them because they're in denial about their disorder. So that everything that you probably bring to their attention, they would just deny it. It would take them to be such a big person for them to accept anything. So ladies, when you see those signs, just run. Just run, ladies. Ladies, I enjoyed this time with you. I hope you had a great night. Continue to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, which are my social media platforms, at Lady K Chat, and on my website at www.ladykenterprisesinc.com. And you guys have a fabulous night.
Lady K.